What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the second part of this video. I've already done the unboxing and the install of the Carpuride 7-inch screen. That is going to be in the top right hand corner if you want to go see that first, and then come back to here, you can do so. But today is the first test and my first impressions of this unit. Looking at the screen then, all I've used to mount it, I've got a clamp mount onto the handlebars with a round ball joint onto there. That's just for this video. Me personally, I wouldn't put it right slap bang in the middle of the TFT. I would either have it on left or right of the side, or up here where the chiggy is, but for the sake of this video it's going to stay there so we can hopefully get a better view of it. Remember, power in this unit, you've got two options. You can connect it straight to the battery, which I've hastily done with the chiggy, or you can go onto a USB charger. BMW, I've got a DIN charging point top right hand corner. I've got a DIN to USB-C charger there, and then just connected it, tucked all the excess cable into my little handy bag at the front. Now, I have already connected my phone to the Carpuride. This morning I had to disconnect the chiggy because I've got too many devices trying to connect to the phone at once, but simple enough. Let's get the bike turned on. Now, I did have this trouble this morning. I thought it was because of the chiggy was there and it connected. Obviously the Bluetooth is connected to Carpuride, but you go on iPlayer and it's not recognising it. Bluetooth paired list, yeah, it sees me, it says connected, but it's got a cross. Maybe that cross is to cancel it. So I'm going to do exactly what I've done just before I come out, is I'm going to disconnect them both, I forget them, and then reconnect. Carpuride, it's found it. Yeah, connect. Yeah, you can have all my data. Cool, use Carplay. There we go, it's connected on the phone, and then there you go, connected straight away once the connection was established. Now, I'll have to try this later on when I get off the bike and get back on and see if it auto connects, but that's twice now I've had the problem with it. But maybe because my phone was connected to the GoPro. Oh, honestly guys, too many electronics. But okay, so remember, this is the 7-inch screen. They do the 5-inch, they do have the 5-inch screen. On the way over, I was having some troubles with comms. It was playing music, it was recognising Siri because I've got my phone connected to the centre. It was recognising when I was saying hey Siri and giving me music and navigation, but there was no audio coming out through the centre. What I found I had to do was go on car home, audio output, and it was on Bluetooth transmission down the bottom here. So what I done was I changed it to iPlay/auto. So now I'm hoping the music plays through my headset. He says the phone is connected to my center, but there is no audio. Sometimes you just want things to work. Put it back onto iPlay Auto, because obviously if it's not playing music, it's not going to play sat-nav either. It's still not playing. Honestly guys, it was playing through my headset just before I press start. Still nothing on that end. Okay, so it's done this again, so hopefully you can see that. On my phone audio out, I've got iPhone, Daddy's headset, which is the center, and then Apple CarPlay, which is underneath, like under the speakers and TV. It's connected to that, so it's done that a few times. You have to click back to your headset. Still not coming through. Bluetooth audio, so it's gone back to Bluetooth transmission again. Yeah, switch to iPlay Auto. Okay, and let's flick back again. Why can't you just work? This is the type of faffery you just don't need. Please use your phone to connect headphones. Well, I have, because my center is connected. Right, let's turn the center off and on. Center's on. Center's now connected to my phone. There you go. Popped up there. Still nothing coming through the headset. Hey guys, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it shouldn't be this difficult to get the audio to come out. So the screen itself, touch sensitivity is really nice without the gloves. We'll have a look from on the bike.
Starting route like with to Shell.
Okay, so now that plays.
Proceed to Carry Road, then turn right.
Sat-nav audio, the voice, through the headset. Still nothing on the music front. Very strange. So I don't know about you guys, but I like to listen to music when I'm riding, just to drown out my own thoughts. These are all the different apps, so it does come up asking get lost, Zoe. It does come up with do you want to let the Carpuride access all the apps it can for your phone, for the unit? You can say yes or no, and these are all the ones it recognises. So this is the Carpuride base screen. You can actually have the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto. It's called iPlay. And if you want to get back to the Carpuride home screen, it's the car home button. Not gonna lie, this is all very frustrating, but Siri does work. So take me to Branson's in Yeovil.
Getting directions to Branson's motorcycles.
There you go. Pops up nicely.
Starting route to Branson's motorcycles.
Actually, it started to go that before I
Proceed
pushed
to
the
Carry
button.
Road, then turn right.
So I can confirm I have had music coming through that I was playing around with on the screen, so I was changing the songs and stuff. But right now, I can't get it to work. Don't ask me why. The sound is played from the audio output. So I have disconnected the Chiggy from the phone, so that's not going to play any maps or anything, but I've still got it running, so that's actually the camera behind. If you want to see the video and review on that, it's coming very soon. Obviously, subscribe to the channel. Okay, and for whatever reason, it's now working. See what I mean, guys? I don't know what was going on with that, but it is working now. Music is playing, so I'm going to turn it off. Just for reference, these are my summer gloves. These are the RST Stunt 3, I want to say. There is no touch pads on any of the fingers. I do have my winter gloves, and they do have touch pads, so I'll use these for a bit, and then I'll change over gloves just to make sure they work. But at the minute, it does work. There's a little bit of lag, a little bit of latency, but other than the latency side of it, you just kind of have to like take your time. It does work. Should have mentioned at the start, guys, this is a sponsored video. Carpuride have sent this unit to me for free. I don't make anything from it, they just give me the unit. But if you watched any of my other sponsored videos, you will know that I'll be giving everything away, other than if it's something that I personally want to use, I'll keep it. If Zoe wants it for her bike, she can have it, and if not, it will be coming to you lovely people. So for whatever reason, it's all working now. Voice is coming through the center. It's nice and clear, as you'd expect. The screen is big, 7 inches. I'm almost gonna say is too big. Ignore all the WhatsApp messages popping up. Some of us have day jobs as well, and unfortunately YouTube is not mine. All the shit work chat. It's massive. Even on a big bike like this, it's massive, because the TFT itself is also something like 7 inches back there somewhere, being hidden by this Carpuride. I think for me personally, if I was going to get any sat-nav unit for a bike, would not be 7 inch. I'd be getting a 5 inch. Chiggy's 5 inch, and it fits in better with the bike. It's not too big, it's not too cumbersome. In a car, this 7 inch would be perfect. Yeah, you could then put this into your car if you wanted one device that you could then flick between the two. Then you might want to get bigger. As you can tell, it is not the sunniest day. It is overcast, so we've got a solid white screen behind us, and it is reflecting a lot off the screen. I can see my helmet, and then I can see white all around the bits that my helmet's not covering. And I'm really hoping GoPro is recording this audio properly. I have got a DJI Osmo Action 4 coming, should be here tomorrow, Wednesday, to replace the GoPro. Full video on that, don't you worry. So going back to the car home, we have got the brightness tab, top right hand corner. There we go. And the brightness is at full. I don't know if there's auto brightness, because I can adjust it whilst I'm riding, but there's no button to press to know if there's auto adjustment on it. You can turn the display off, top right hand corner, you just push that, and then there you go, and then you just push it again to activate it. So clicking back onto iPlay brings us back onto it, back onto the maps. I like with the RAM ball mount, RAM ball mounts on the back, with the USB charging capability, it means whenever I do stop, I can just take the unit off with me and then take it into the restaurant, the hotel, whatever. I don't have to leave it on the bike. Whereas the Chiggy, that can't be removed. All the wiring is fixed straight into the back of the unit. So for me, Carpuride, that is a massive bonus for having the capability of removing it. Let's face it, thieves nick the TFT screens off BMWs. So if they can try and take one of these units, they definitely will. I will be doing a comparison between this standalone Apple CarPlay Android Auto screen and the Auto ABC screen I've got. Both of those don't have any cameras or any other features. They've just got your kind of Apple CarPlay capability. Siri works spot on with this unit. It's nice to see when you can do hands-free. Don't always want to be touching the screen. Let me know in the comments box below, what size screen would you go for? The 5-inch or the big boy, the 7-inch? One of my biggest problems with using a dedicated screen for maps, whatever, is the fact that it's still using my phone battery. I need to keep my phone charged. I've got an iPhone 13 Pro, so it's a couple of years old now. Battery's not the best. So having this take an extra juice from it means I'm going to have my phone on charge somewhere, whether it be in my pocket or in my bag. So not only do I need to have my phone plugged in if I'm doing a long distance ride, but for me, more importantly, is that the units don't have batteries, internal batteries. Like, take for instance my TomTom Rider GPS. That has got an amazing battery in it. I honestly can go for about 5 or 6 hours just on the battery. Whereas this, you turn the bike off and it might last a minute, but then it's done. Chiggy, as soon as you hit the ignition, power off. There is a level of waterproofness, so I don't have to worry about this rain. We do have a absolutely tiny sun hood, so small that the angle I've got it set at, the sun hood does nothing. So you know what, you might as well get rid of that and then just have a flat flush screen, so when I go to put it in my bag or something, it's not getting caught on anything. Or have the capability of taking it on and off. Some other units use Velcro ones, so obviously where it is now there's very little wind hitting it, so the Velcro will be fine. Or other units do have the capability to screw in tiny little screws just to hold it in place. Here we go then. I just found myself little green lanes. I pulled over. Carpuride then. What do I think? There are cheaper units out there. Some of the cheaper units that I've personally tested, the touch sensitivity and the latency between the movements is noticeable to the point where it kind of gets annoying. Carpuride, there is a little bit of a lag, but nothing too bad. Just waiting for the tractor. Let him move out of the way. The screen is massive for a 7-inch. Like I said, when I was on the bike, me personally, I'd get the 5-inch over the 7. It's just a little bit too big, even for a big bike, and there's plenty of bikes that are nowhere near the size of the GSA. So yeah, if you want big, then it's perfect. In this overcast day, like I said, there is quite a lot of reflections, i.e. the cloud is coming onto it, and it doesn't seem to be any auto adjustment. I will do a test ride at night time just to see how, if it does adjust, and if it doesn't, how does it look in the dark anyway. Let's face it, when we're doing long distance, there's going to probably be an element where we are going to be nighttime riding. For me though, one of the big pluses is the fact that it can be removed from the bike. Like I said, Ram ball mount joint, perfect, because I've got loads of them anyway, and then you can connect it via USB if you don't want to connect it to the battery itself. So for me, that is the biggest plus of this unit. So I can confirm I've just turned the bike back on and it has started up and connected to the phone straight away. I've also, I can confirm, wasn't caught on camera, but I did just drop the bike. Winter gloves are on now, and as you can see, everything is working as you'd expect. Like I said, no drama. Whoa! deeper than I thought. Hey, if you ain't getting wet and muddy and you got a GSA, what have you got it for? Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this full review of the Carpuride 7-inch screen. Remember, if you do want one, there will be a link in the description box below. No affiliate link, just the link itself. Now, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, subscribe, because we've got plenty more content coming very soon. Until the next time, ride safe.